Hi, I'm Kurt, I'm a parent, and this is my 2-minute tip. This tip is dedicated to those of you who are raising teenagers. Now, parents of younger children, feel free to eavesdrop and file this away for future reference. Parents, if you haven't noticed it by now, teenagers can be so frustrating. The rolling of the eyes, the forgetting of the chores, the failing of the math tests, the breaking of the rules, the denting of the family car. I could go on and on and on. But this is nothing new. You see, even though the world has changed a lot over the years, much about teenagers has remained largely the same. You frustrated your parents, and they frustrated theirs. So, what if I told you that there was a mindset that you can embrace that may help alleviate a little of the trauma of raising teenagers? An outlook that may allow your eye to twitch just a little bit less. Here it is. Are you ready? 3 simple words. Embrace the squiggle. Embrace the squiggle. Here's what I mean. Oftentimes, parents have a misguided picture in our minds of what the spiritual and developmental journey should look like for our kids. We often think that if we are good enough parents and they are good enough kids, if we pray enough, if we don't skip church, and if we follow all the good advice from those who have gone before us, that our child's teenage years will look sort of like this. A nice, steady growth pattern. A little bit closer to Jesus every day. But all of us know that that's not a realistic picture. We know that our teenager's journey will probably look a little bit more like this. It's sort of like the stock market. Good days, bad days, highs, lows, peaks and valleys. And we know that if we and our teenager just hang on, if we don't bail out, that they will grow over time in their maturity and their faith. But there's a third, more realistic picture that I think most accurately portrays the journey that our teenagers are on. And because they are on it, we are on it too. Here it is. Their journey isn't perfectly straight. It's not even as predictable as highs and lows. It's a squiggly mess marked by puberty, mistakes, emotions, friendship challenges, the stresses of life. And that's okay. It's the way it's always been. Mom, Dad, embrace the squiggle. The squiggle will look different for every child, but you can count on the fact that your teenager will find themselves at some point smack dab in the middle of it. And I hope that you'll be right there with them.